All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Zach, and welcome to another live stream of Stardew Valley. We are nearing the end of this playthrough, I believe. And if my voice sounds a little bit louder, if it sounds a little bit different, I did increase the sensitivity of my mic, and I did increase the sensitivity of my mic settings on OBS. So I did notice when I was viewing my channel in one of my videos on my personal YouTube channel, my voice did sound a little bit quieter. So I just increased sensitivity on both settings, and hopefully my voice will sound a little bit more clearer. Now today we're going to be doing something. We're going to be opening up, doing something a little bit different. It's been a while since we went over the achievement list at the beginning of the stream. Yes, last Sunday was a fairly eventful stream. We completed the museum for the first time. So let's go over the achievements that we have yet to get. We have earned 10 million gold, cook every recipe, craft 30 different items, craft every item, catch every fish, ship 15 of each crop, ship every item, the journey of the Prairie King, become a JoJo member and purchase all the community development perks. This will actually require me to do a separate playthrough. Find every Stardrop. The only one that we're missing is from getting to level 100 in the Skull Cavern. Complete Journey of the Prairie King without dying. Reach level 10 every skill. I'm hoping to get this achievement today. And Protector of the Valley. Complete all of the Adventure Guild Monster Slayer goals. We are actually over halfway done with that. Now, from this stream, I'm hoping to get to level 10 in foraging, and my overall plan is for every day that is unlucky, we're going to be going around Stardew Valley and looking for foraging items to sell to the chest. For every day that is lucky, we are going to be venturing into Skull Cavern. So I'm trying to wait until Penny stops so I can give her a kiss. Then we're gonna say hi to our little kids. Oh right, today is a festival. So since today is the luau, we are actually not going to be doing anything major, but we are going to be going to the festival. Let's go ahead and take care of our animals. And today, I'm actually. It'd be nice if we could get some achievements done and out of the way, but it's probably not going to happen. We'll see. At 9, the festival will start, so that's when we'll go. Edgar has no milk. And also, we are going to be expanding on our farm a little bit. I think it's finally time we build like a fishing thing. So let's go to the beach. We will participate in the luau. First things first, let's go ahead and see if there's any foraging items. Look at this. I'm actually really excited for today because I definitely feel like that we are approaching the end of this playthrough. I've been working on this for several months now. And honestly, it would be nice if I could move on to a different project. For those curious, the games next on my queue is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Saints Row 1, the original Saints Row. Let's go ahead and talk to you have? Nothing I really want. Let's go ahead and talk to Lewis and start things off. I don't know, like, I can't remember what awards I get. I don't think we really get anything to brag about. Maybe you get like 1,000 gold or something. So there is actually something that we need truffle oil for, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I know that there's something I needed truffle oil, and I honestly trying to think. Because it was something that I wanted to craft. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say the truffle because I know it's useful for something, and maybe I'll actually remember what it's for. But I'm gonna be selling everything else except for the sap. So let's go sleep. So I think we have like 2 days left to get the remainder of the gifts. I know I'm missing some gifts for Linus, so we need to give Linus a cactus fruit, and Maru, we need to give Maru a diamond. But first, we need a copper bar and an iron bar, because we got oak resin. Let's also go ahead and craft another keg. Preserve jar, I mean. $8 p.m. Abby. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's go ahead and sell our gem, and then we will check on our animals in our greenhouse. I keep on forgetting to water my coffee beans, cocoa beans, whatever it's called. Okay, let's go ahead and check on our greenhouse, and we'll hopefully our cocoa beans aren't dried out. So we have 6, 7, 8. How many cocoa beans have we sold? Oh, we actually sold enough. Okay. So let's go ahead and harvest all of our crops, and we will plant some more ancient fruit. For the record, once we get like a full field of ancient fruit fully grown, then we can actually then we can get like 80,000 like per harvest. That's really why I'm like doing this. Yeah, ancient fruit, like when you have like ancient fruit wine, is actually way more profitable than strawberry wine. Okay, let's go. So we're going to try and make it a focus from this point on, and trying to make sure we remember to give our gifts to characters daily. Okay, let's go ahead and head out. Now, one of my chests, I put my cactus fruit. And one of my chests is my diamonds. Yeah, let's head out to see Linus. I wonder if we can eventually build Linus a house, and not so he just doesn't have like a tent to sleep in. That'd be pretty cool. 'So did that raise the happiness up by any amount? It looks like Linus went up one, I think. Oh, we got a new happiness event for Linus. One second. There are negative and positive reactions to this based on the choices you make, so I always like to get the best outcome possible. I'm just pleased that Linus is doing well. That's the best option. That's cute. I just want to check see if there's a happiness event from Maru. Okay, so there is one more thing that I want to do for this day before we're probably going to be spending the rest of our day just kind of looking around and probably working on foraging some more. I want to swing by my farm and I forgot to check the fortune. I need to get a habit of doing that, but We got a lot of foraging items. If we don't get a level today, up to level 10 foraging, I'll be very surprised. I think what we're going to do, we already got a lot of foraging items. I'm literally just looking around to see if we can get anything else. I'm probably just going to get a couple more foraging items if I can, go to my house and start clearing the area. Because I want to start building and expanding on my farm. One of the things I want to do is I want to build a fishing pond. And so I can have like sturgeon, so I can get a chance to get caviar. The other thing that I want to get is build another shed for storage. Yeah, trying to like reorganize my inventory and trying to make sure that I know where everything is. I would be very surprised seeing how many foraging items I have in my inventory. I'll be very surprised if we don't get a level. Like, if we don't get a level to level 10 foraging, then it takes more than then I'm just gonna say it takes more than I thought just to level it up. I mean, this is quite a bit. I already like put in I already sold so many foraging items, and this is really the last skill that I need to get to level 10. It was actually a lucky day, so we could have gone mining, but tomorrow we're gonna be going to Ginger Island. Eventually, we're gonna be clearing out all of the growth in this area, just trying to like, make the farm look nicer. There was actually something that I want to make an amendment. I said that I would. I think that I'm gonna be 100%ing Stardew Valley by year 5. At least that was initially my goal. It may actually take me longer to 100% than I initially thought, mainly because of the 10 million gold achievement. But we'll see. It honestly would be nice if I could get everything done by year 5. We're currently in year 4 right now. But at this point, I don't really think it's entirely likely. I will say that when we do go to Ginger Island, I do have somewhat of a plan, but I do want to make some preparations first. When it is a lucky day, we are going to be using. I want to craft a warp totem to the desert. And I want to just immediately teleport to the desert as soon as I find out it's a lucky day. The other thing I want to do is I wanted to the other thing I want to do is I want to travel to we're gonna be heading out to Abigail's. The other thing I want to do is I wanted to try to spend as much time as possible in the caverns. So I'm planning on making some preparations for that. Hold on. You said... I don't get it. You said to go to your house at 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. So apparently her schedule on Friday is a little bit off, so she needs to be home when she's doing that. And on Friday she doesn't get home until 9 and she arrives home at 9:40. So since we're waiting around for her to go home, we're gonna be buying a bunch of coffee. So now we're just waiting. It needs to be from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock is when the window is. Well, that blows. So we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, let's just go to sleep. After we sell some of our foraging items, we're really just gonna sell our seeds and our crops. Okay? Tomorrow, once again, we are gonna be going to Ginger Island. No level today, which is unfortunate. Let's check the fortune just in case. I'm not gonna go mining today. Good luck today, which is kind of stupid, but gonna be signing tomorrow, so we're not gonna be going for an island. Just as a quick reminder, what I'm trying to work on is I'm trying to get the gem bird, golden walnuts. It's really what I've been trying to work on, but I keep on getting the gem birds to the north in the volcano area, which I already have. Let's go ahead and check on our greenhouse. We're going to water our crops. Okay, let's go. Never have any milk egger. Oh, I thought Sean was a cow. Just took one quick look at it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will go to the Ginger Island, and hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll actually get a new location for the gem birds. They're not supposed to repeat, at least as far as I can tell, but for some reason we keep on getting the same location over and over again. There is 4 different locations where gem birds spawn, and only 5 or 6 different gems. If we can get like a new location, like 2 or 4 locations, we may be able to play a guessing game with the remainder 3, since we know since it is known what gems have a chance of dropping. We can literally just play a guessing game until we get it. But we likely will need to wait until we actually have it available. Until we actually get a second one. I'm really hoping for something other than Volcano. We keep on getting the same one. It also, just as a minor pet peeve, it's been really annoying me lately. Whenever I review my streams, and there are times when I mumble or say stuff on my breath that doesn't really get caught in the mic. It's really annoying me because I know that it's just gonna make people just kind of turn away from my content when they can't understand what the heck I'm trying to say. And it's just frustrating. It really is. Better not be up here, you stupid gem bird. Okay, good. You're actually not here. So, which means there's only one other place that gem bird could be, which is over to the left side somewhere. Problem is, I don't know where the gem bird appears. Oh, there he is. Ultramarine on the left. Finally, we got something new. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will try and we'll try and get some stuff done for the archaeology guy. We're gonna be mining in the artifact area until about 6 before we're gonna head back. Actually got something new, a prehistoric tibia looks like. Oh. Go ahead and try and take care of that. That's actually in the beach area. That's not it. Oh, well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's go to the beach and we will try and, we'll try and go to that new area. There we go. And we got a quality bobber, that's nice. What's that do? Let's head back. Haven't been able to make too much progress on Ginger Island. We'll be making some more eventually. My main focus is to try to get the foraging to level 10 and getting uh, to the bottom of Skull Cavern. That's really my purpose right now. I am going to go into my farm and just sell a bunch of stuff that I don't need. And then we're going to be heading back, and hopefully by the time we head back, it'll be time we can go to Abigail and do that hard event. Say the prehistoric tibia because I don't know. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, it's actually something donated to the museum apparently. Those Ginger Island artifacts typically don't count as artifacts in the artifact page. They're actually something unique to Ginger Island, so. But there are some artifacts you can get in Stardew Valley on Ginger Island, so you're gonna be aware of that. You know that feeling when you're drinking something and you swallow more air than drink, and cause that pain in your chest? Just kind of how that happened. I think because it's raining, her schedule has changed again. There we go. I believe we people said would know spirit board from Ouija board. I'll have you know I'm married, young lady. Yeah, let's head back. Really just looking around to see if we can get any foraging items, just last minute foraging items. Sooner I can get to level 10, the better. Let's go to sleep. Level 10? Nope. Let's check the weather, and we'll also go ahead and check the fortune. Neutrals today, so we're not gonna go mining. And it's gonna be raining tomorrow, so we're going to Ginger Island again. So we actually got some blueberries. I'm actually gonna have to take out my notes and try to see how much we need for cooking. Oh, we also got some star fruit. Nice. Star fruit is also something we need for cooking. Let me pull out my notes. I know I need a star fruit for something. So we need 2 blueberries. And hey, do we not need star fruit for cooking? I didn't see it in this list. I'm gonna like go through this one more time because it's possible I missed it. But I think we just need to sell this for the for the achievement. I'm gonna have to like, look at something else. I forgot about Mother's Day. It's really just such a stupid holiday. I never like Father's Day or Mother's Day. It's just, it's just so stupid to me. I just never understand the point of it. Yeah, I guess that's weird. That star fruit was used for something. I guess not. I guess we are just selling. We do need 2 blueberries for cooking. So go ahead and put this in the chest. Okay. So there is something that I do want to do today. Beyond, of course, smashing these things. But I am going to be focusing more on expanding my farm. Just kind of clearing some stuff out. And we'll see if we can get the thing done. Well, we'll see if we can get like some decent progress in clearing the area out. I mean, but we also need to give our gifts to Maru and Linus. Let's go ahead and put our stuff in. Are you fucking leaving it open? I thought I closed that gate. All right, we need a diamond. You know, it actually be faster if we go this way. Okay, I think we actually got like all the materials we need for summer. That's nice. Let's go ahead and find Mario and we'll give her this gift, the diamond. See what that did to the happiness levels. Wow, Linus actually maxed out. So apparently, Robin sells something. Oh, that's nice. I don't know, like what. That's also something that I want to get. I really like that bed. Just getting all these recipes. Apparently, it's not yet. But I remember hearing that Robin can actually sell something that will actually help in Skull Cavern. Not entirely sure about that, but I remember hearing about that. I can't remember like what it was. It's clear I don't have it unlocked yet. Let's go ahead and we will sell our foraging items, and then we are actually going to uh, go work and clear on our farm. We actually have enough resources to build a fishing pond already. So as soon as we clear like a decent amount of area, we're gonna be working on that. Oh, that's one thing I was going to do. We are going to be looking at the achievement list, going into sell 15 leaf crop. Not gonna use Steam, we're gonna be using True Achievements. Strawberries and coffee beans we have done. Parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, potato. Parsnip, green bean, cauliflower, potato. Kale, garlic, rhubarb. Garlic, kale, rhubarb. For summer, melon, tomato, blueberry, hot pepper. Melon, tomato, blueberry, hot pepper. Wheat, radish, starfruit, hops. Wheat, radish, starfruit, which we will get, and hop. That's not hops. This is hops. Corn and red cabbage. You don't have corn. At least it's not available in. Oh, maybe corn is available in summer crop. We actually need corn. Corn, red cabbage is done. For fall, eggplant, pumpkin, bok choy. Eggplant, pumpkin, bok choy. Beet, yam, cranberry. Yam, beet, and cranberry. Amaranth, grape, and artichoke. Amaranth, where's grape? Grape and artichoke was the last one. Just here. Okay, so it's literally as soon as this day is over, we'll actually get an achievement. That's nice. So there's something that I do want to do, and that is go over to Piers, get some corn, and plant it because they actually need some corn for cooking. I honestly completely forgot that corn was actually able to be grown, and some actually thought that it was only in fall. I forgot about that. It's actually one of the only crops that is able to be grown in multiple seasons. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's go ahead and work on clearing it out. So I will say that once we are done clearing some of this stuff out, we are going to be expanding a little bit, but it's probably going to take a while for us to actually clear this stuff out. There's so much stuff we need to chop down, but we haven't expanded our farm in a while, and this will actually kind of make things a little bit easier for us. Caviar is actually something that we need for to eventually craft to sell. Okay. Beginning to look a little bit nicer now. We actually have all this space in front of the shed. Tomorrow, just putting a reminder, I believe tomorrow is a rainy day for Ginger Islands, so we're going to be going there. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll get another new location. It's just a matter of just doing the process of elimination of what's left. I thought it was a tree. I don't know why I wasn't hitting it. Maybe I was just a little bit too far to the, like, above it. Something I will say is I actually kind of was curious on my YouTube channel, like what my most viewed video was, and well, I had a feeling that was going to be one of the videos of my Skyrim skill book series I made, and I wasn't wrong, but I was surprised at how much views one of my videos got. Every single one of my videos in my Skyrim skill book series has 100+ viewers, like anything ranging from 100 to at most 787, which is just insane to me. It's just kind of crazy to me. It kind of, my streams, whenever I upload them to YouTube, they're not as popular as some of my extra additional bonus content that I make, like only for YouTube. So it's just honestly kind of funny to me. What are you doing, Doc? Let's go to sleep. $34,000, not bad. Hey, hey, hey! Achievement unlocked. Polyculture. That. I'm actually gonna make sure I mute my computer. Is worthy, but I'm not done. So I literally muted my computer, and apparently the mute button didn't work out, so I do apologize for the echo. Let me actually make sure that it is muted. For those curious, I have to frequently unmute my audio on my other profile when I'm editing videos for YouTube, because I need to make sure that my audio is fine. There's no like issue with audio corruption or something that I need to be worried about. So that's why I often have my computer unmuted. Okay, let's go ahead and craft some fence posts. Go ahead and put this in the chest. One thing I'm actually going to do is now that I have the polyculture achievement done, and also once I get like all the crops I need for cooking. From this point on, I may actually just primarily use cooking items that are replenishable. So, like for example, berry plants like cranberries, blueberries, any other berries I may be forgetting. I may just like dedicate like all my farming time to just getting those because we can actually get like a full inventory worth of stuff for that. So that's probably what I'm gonna be going doing pretty soon. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will head to Willie's thing and go to Ginger Island. Me not saying get another achievement out of the way. And please don't let it be a duplicate game. So I believe those things that appear on the beach actually don't count as forage, they count as fishing, which is kind of unfortunate. Woo! Hallelujah! Okay, so tomorrow we're actually gonna be finishing the Gembird class Gingerbird. That's a brilliant. uh, Gembird. We're gonna be finishing a Gembird class, is what I meant to say. There's really only a handful of gems left, and they cannot be a gem that we have already have. Gingerbird. That's funny. Oh wait, there's one more thing that I do want to do. Island West. Melon, wheat, and garlic. So we need melon seeds and wheat seeds. Go ahead and buy that. I'm actually very curious to know what percentage that achievement put me at. 52%, not bad. Let's go ahead and go to Clint and get these shields processed. On helmet, okay. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna equip that. Been a while since we got new headgear. I need to expand that bridge. For those curious as to why I haven't really been doing those special orders on the board, as far as I can tell, it's not necessary for 100% completion, so, and they're not necessary for any achievements, so there's really no reason for me to do that. So, let's grab you. Maybe we'll be able to get a forging level 10 today. Oh, Linus is done. Oh, right, since Linus is done, we can work on someone new. Let's work on Willie next, which is Willie like. He loves diamonds. Well, that's easy. So we're probably not going to be giving our gifts out today. We're probably going to be spending today trying to work on our farm again. All right, that's actually something I forgot to do. Melon seeds and wheat. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back. And we'll store these seeds in the chest. Let's go ahead and mine. I will say it's probably the more boring part of Stardew Valley, just really tending to your farm, but just mining these areas so you can just expand your farm. I imagine it will be like a pretty pleasing feeling when you just clear everything out. I will say that something that I just kind of realized, and I actually sent a tweet out about this yesterday after my Assassin's Creed Rogue live stream, where after I quit to the main menu just so that I can exit out of the game and shut down my console, I realized that I went from like 30% to 41 in that one stream. And the fact that I was so close to getting to 50%, even though I didn't really consider myself to be that far in the game, really kind of made me realize that this game, Assassin's Creed Rogue, may not take me as long as I thought to 100%. And that actually kind of made me even more excited for what's going to be coming up very soon on my channel, which is my 100% playthrough of Assassin's Creed Rogue. My 100% playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order. I've heard nothing but good things about this game, and I will admit this will be the first Star Wars game, like actual live action Star Wars game, that I have played since Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. And Star Wars Force Unleashed 1 and Force Unleashed 2 are probably one of my more favorite and more memorable Star Wars games. And I did play Star Wars Battlefront. I did play that game when it came out. Actually, not really when it came out, but when I got a new Xbox after losing my Xbox due to wildfire. I did actually get like a Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I did try that game, but I didn't really like the multiplayer part of it. Multiplayer is never really for me, but I will say that I was seeing the gameplay of Star Wars uh, Jedi Fallen Order. I've seen like some of the gameplay mechanics for it, and honestly, after hearing like nothing but praise of that game, I'm really excited to sit down and play it. And for those curious, this will be a 100% playthrough. We'll be getting 100% in statistic as well as 100% of achievements. And also, this will not be played on the highest difficulty. This will be played on the normal difficulty. But I am unsure about whether or not I will be going for the arena challenge things. I mean, I have been considering like playing it, but I don't know if like it'll be like too far out of my skill level for that. But it is something that I've been thinking about, and honestly, it will be nice to actually play something that will actually be somewhat that may actually become somewhat popular on my channel for once. Because I believe like Star Wars Jedi Survivor has a decent amount of Twitch streamers playing it, so Yes! Yes! Ah! Hell yeah! Syrup is worth 25% more, not very helpful. I'd rather be a lumberjack. Oh my god, look at this. Level 10 every skill. $54%, baby! Oh my god, I'm so happy. We are making some phenomenal progress today. Oh, which reminds me, now that we have Linus done, we don't need these cactus fruit and coconuts clogging our inventory. So I think I do need coconuts. Did I already? I still need coconuts? No, I don't. So I can just sell these. Okay, so it's a beautiful sight. Getting very close to finishing everything. Okay, so we are going to be spending some time at Ginger Island. So there is one thing that we are going to be doing into Island East. Amethyst, Aquamarine, Emerald, Ruby, Topaz. So Emerald and Topaz. Here is Topaz. Dude, I am so happy we got those achievements out of the way. The rest of the achievements will require some work, so it'll probably be a while before we get another one. But a while ago, I was talking about the fact that there was a point for a long period of time when I was saying stuff like, "Oh, we're still like in setup phase, but I'm looking forward to the day we can get like achievements back to back, and we'll be able to make some serious progress one stream." This is what I would call like one of those moments. We made some significant progress today. God damn it. Let's go ahead and harvest everything. Let's go. So we are gonna have to clear some inventory space. Unfortunately, but it's to be expected. Damn it. Stop. 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 There we go. Was that so hard? Yeah, let's just go ahead and head out. I'm losing daylight. Really happy about today. So, getting me make some progress in Ginger Island today, which is nice. Oh, guys, it's been a long time coming. Hell yeah. So now you can use this parakeet or parrot thing. I've been actually curious about. Oh, dragon tooth. So we actually need banana, mango, and for cooking. Uh, that's kind of unfortunate. So we need banana saplings for one thing for Ginger Island. Uh, we also need bananas for cooking. We also need mangoes for cooking as well. But mango is actually easier to get because this thing that spawns in the West Beach. Dragon tooths maybe a little bit more difficult. Okay. So it looks like our best bet to getting these is from Lava Works. There's one more thing that I wanted to look into, and that is my mind's drawing a blank. Come back to that later. It'll probably come to me. Oh right, stingrays. Stardew Valley, stingray. Okay, so we need to unlock the island resort first. Hmm. How to unlock island resort. Okay, I know which one it is. So let's see, we have 2 golden walnuts. So there are a couple things we can work on right now. But we actually need 3 ginger for cooking. There's some things we can work on right now. One of them is the museum. Fortunately, I think I already have fossilized ribs. That's not very helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will stop by the museum guy. Don't have anything new for him. So the other thing that I want to do is I want to see if I can get at least one of the saplings. So there are some mussel shells that are down here. Hello. The volcano holds many secrets. I've seen little men with glowing eyes skittering about in the dark like cats in the night. Could these be the fabled dwarf men mentioned by M. Jasper in his famous journeys? Strange machines too, uncanny and not like anything known to man. At the top I found passage to a caldera of the volcano. As submerged in the bubbling lava, a peculiar machine, a kind of forge. I'll investigate further tomorrow. I believe that forge actually is the only way where you can get like rainbow gear, which is the best tier gear they can get. But unfortunately, it requires prismatic shards to get, and I don't have enough of that. Okay, so let's head back. Eventually, we are going to be like setting up an automated farm in this area. We're going to be growing a set of taro tubers, and we're going to be growing a set of like pretty much like any crops. We still need to like grow specific crops for this guy. Okay, so let's head back. Oh, we actually had enough to buy a mango tree. Whoops. I'll do that tomorrow if it's an unlucky day. Wait, is it 30 or 75 that you needed? I honestly can't remember. So I did actually look into that dragon tooth thing that's needed for the banana tree. It can either be dropped from a lava lurk or it can be gone from like breeding stingrays. Probably gonna be hunting lava lurks for that. Actually, no, I think we need bone fragments now from the trader. We are going to sell fossilized ribs. We are going to sell these seeds, fossilized legs, and amphibian fossil. Let's go ahead and go inside and we will put these ginger roots in the... Yes, hello. Need 3 for collection. Gonna make some decent money from this. I really want to at least try and make an attempt through sauce at the other corner of my eye. I do want to at least try and make an attempt for Skull Cavern by the end of the day, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I forgot to put these things in a cell. Let's go and sleep. God, getting making a lot of more money more consistently. That's nice. Got a lot today, so we're not gonna go mine today. Probably gonna be spending today trying to like get the farm set up. We are gonna be getting some gifts to Maru and Willie. I want to remind myself like what Willie likes is diamonds. Just really try and clear my inventory space. At some point, we will need to build some of the unique buildings from the wizards. May go ahead and do that at some point in the future. Probably have the materials for it, if I'm gonna be honest here. We are required to build each of the obelisks, the clock tower, and one of the building 5% completion. Which honestly, building a clock tower may actually be a very good idea. It would actually prevent any of those principals from dying. Would be great. Stop. Edgar has nothing. Let me just make sure that Maru still needs something. Yes, and Billy, yes. God, I'm so happy we got foraging level 10. We got like, was it like 2 achievements, 3 achievements? I think we got 2. We got 2 achievements today. That's insane progress. Okay, so Maru's done. Did that increase her heart up a bit? Nope. So I'm actually just kind of curious. Construct farm buildings. We are going to need 5 seaweed and 5 green algae. That's easy enough. We'll worry about that later. I want to make sure I have room in my farm first. And that raised them up some. No, looks like it's about the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the farm. We'll continue clearing out some space, and if we're lucky, we may be able to get some fishing done. We need 5 seaweed and 5 green algae. While we're at our farm, we're going to check our shed. I highly doubt we have anything new, but it wasn't hard to check. Nope, nothing. Get started. I will say at some point we will be going to the Ginger Island with a couple quality sprinklers. We're not going to use iridium, but we're going to get maybe about 3, maybe 4 radiant sprinklers, I think. Quality sprinklers, I mean. Making some decent progress clearing this stuff out. At some point we need to like upgrade the rest of our tools to radiant tier. We can't do it for our scythe, but we can do it for our hoe, our axe, and our watering can. And we're kind of slacking on upgrading our tools, and it'll be nothing but a benefit if we fully upgrade it. Okay, almost done. Thank God, like, there's no, like, bees that can drop from these. Dude, like an animal Crossing. Uh, as much as I appreciate Animal Crossing as a game, I just could never, like, sit down and, like, play through it every single day and, actually, like, be consistent enough to, like, play it every single day, because just Nintendo consoles is just something that I never really played that much. I mean, I do appreciate some Nintendo games like Mario and Legend of Zelda, but ask me like which console I play more, Nintendo Switch or Xbox Series X. The clear answer is Xbox Series X. So, as much as I love some Nintendo games, I just don't really put much time into it. Oh yeah, we got enough room. Gonna sell what we have, and then we will grab our foraging items. And look at that. So our foraging items, and we will sell our animal products. Go inside. Think Penny may be outside. Good luck today. So we are actually going to be going to the Skull Cavern. Let's go ahead and we will store some of our items that are just clogging up the inventory. Iron ore and coal. That's good for now. Yeah, so let's see how far we can get in Skull Cavern. Don't I have coconuts? No, I don't. Alright. Well, go ahead and say some for thing. I do know that I have a warp totem for the farm. At least I should. We apparently are out. I thought I had one in this chest. Okay, so we're gonna have to craft one. I think I should add the materials for the warp totem for the farm. Hard one honey fiber, that's easy. I had to wait for Pam, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Or if we want to get to Skull Cavern, it's best if we just go immediately use a warp totem to the desert and just go pretty much as soon as we wake up. But unfortunately, I did not save my coconuts. I sold them. I didn't know they were useful for cooking. They were warp totems in the desert, so We had to wait for Pam to get her slow ass over here. Where is Pam? Dude, seriously? I thought she was supposed to be here at 9, not 10. Freaking drunk? I highly doubt we'll be able to make it to the bottom of Skull Cavern, which we're spending too much time waiting for Slowpoke Rodriguez. But we can at least get decently far. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a Prismatic Shard. I don't know. Come on, give me a hole. Holes are really what you want. Because, gonna make you travel faster. Come on, give me something. Are you gonna be using Warp Totem when it's 12 or 12:30? Don't know why we're not getting any holes. We're getting a bunch of ladders. Come on. Just want to find some holes. I'm not progressing as fast as I would like. It's definitely not going to be the run where I get to floor 100, I can tell you that much. So we're definitely not at the level where prismatic shards spawn, and unfortunately, if you want to progress far enough and pretty far into Skull Cavern, you need to find holes, because it drops you down multiple levels rather than just one if you were to use a ladder, and unfortunately, we're finding ladders and we're not finding holes. Yeah, I'm actually gonna change my batteries real quick. Finally found a hole. Come on. Right side, we are working, making some progress on the, Monster Hunter goal for killing serpents. Here we go. Come on. The thing is, like, I'm at level 29. I'm pretty sure that I'm not deep enough to, have, like, a prismatic shard spawn. Literally just gonna go around until I find a hole. Nope. No, hole. Okay. There we go, we found a hole. Really would love to be able to get the last star fruit, but Stardrop, I don't think it's gonna happen. Yep, not gonna happen. Ooh, this actually shows promise. Let's go. Fortunately, I do not think we're gonna get into the hole, which is kind of stupid, but we're still not, I don't think we're at the level of, I do not think we're at the level where, where, prismatic shard spawn, so. Let's just head back, it's a wash. So stupid. Did not get a single prismatic shard. But we still have a chance of getting prismatic shards from these, Omni Geodes. So we're probably gonna spend some time smelting, breaking those. Huh. So I think this will be my second to last day. And then the last day we're gonna be spent cooking. So let's try and be productive today. Let's try and get the stuff we need for the fishing pond. And let's try and we're gonna do some fishing today. We're gonna do some preparation. We're actually meaning to get like 2 fishing ponds, we'll see. But for now we're just gonna stick with 1. One of these chests has my void essence. Wait, what's this? Interesting. I remember where I got that from. There's one more thing that I need to find, and that's where my emeralds are. Here it is. Okay. Go ahead and check on our crops. I know that Sean has wool, but I'm just not gonna bother sharing him. Okay. Go and sell our jam, and we will head out and start fishing. Alright, before we do, let's go ahead and get these geos processed. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a prismatic shard. And if we do get a prismatic shard, I think I'm going to get like the best sword in the game. You fucker. Okay, Clint, where are you? Oh my god, he's in the community center. Okay, so we can't actually get these shields processed, which is a bummer. Let's just go ahead and we will try and like get these things we need. The 5 seaweed and 5 green algae. Still need 4 more green algae, and then we'll have to go down to the beach and get 5 seaweed. I think seaweed only spawns from the beach. I really doubt that we'll get anything from these geodes. Like, like anything like crazy. We'll probably just get like a bunch of minerals again, but it'd be nice if we got a prismatic shard. Okay, there's 2 green algae. We need 3 more. Actually, you had something come up as I was talking there, so that's why it probably sounded weird in the mic. Okay. Well, we're getting a bunch of crap, and there we go. We finally got our 3rd green algae. We need 2 more. I imagine rainbow trout may be worth a fair bit. There's 4. We need 1 more green algae, and then we're moving on to the beach. Come on. There we go. At the 5 green algae. Now the 5 seaweed. It's so nice if we can uh, at least get 1 green seaweed. I missed it. Oh no, that was the green seaweed. I would have loved to have been able to build a fishing pond in this stream, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Kind of unfortunate, but we still made a lot of progress today. We got 2 achievements that's just kind of a pain in the butt, but getting closer and closer to 1% completion. I don't know, I don't have like a good idea of how long it will take for me to finish this game. I still think it's probably maybe like 10 or 20 streams out. But we're at least over the hump at this point. Our main priority as of right now is trying to get like everyone up to max affinity, and there we go, found that seaweed. Trying to get everyone up to max affinity and trying to get to the bottom of a skull cavern. It's really my goal as of right now. Let's just go back. We made some progress. We didn't really get everything, but tomorrow we're gonna cook what we can, and we're also gonna get these geodes processed by Clint. Maybe I'll get lucky and we will get a prismatic shard, and maybe not. We'll see. Gets you? Yes. Let's go ahead and we will store our topaz and we'll go to bed. So let's see what we can cook today. It's probably not much, but we'll at least get some stuff done. Oops. Oops. Let's see, what can we make? Blueberry, wheat flour, sugar, egg. There's one done. And looks like that may be it. Wait, blueberry, melon, apricot. There's two. Three ginger and one sugar. Or a ginger ale. And that looks like it's it. Okay, so we made some progress on cooking. You look at our menu. Slowly filling that out. Okay, so let's go ahead. We will head into town. And we'll have these geos processed by Clint, and then we will head to bed and yeah, in the live stream. Actually, we may after we get these geos processed, we may go ahead and try and get the remainder of the seaweed we need for the fishing pond. We'll probably end the day if it's not too late with building that fishing pond. Come on, hurry up. Big money, no whammy, stop. We can get prismatic shards from these, so that's what I'm hoping for, as I said before. Let's try this again. What to get rid of? Just gonna get rid of like all my gems. I don't know if they're needed for anything, but I don't want them. At this point, there's really only one thing I care about, and that's prismatic shards. Ugh. Keep going. Give me a prismatic shard, please. Got two more left. I do not think I will get it for the magma geodes or the other one, so let's say this one is a bust. Yep, nothing good. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and we will head to the beach and we'll try and get the 4 remaining seaweed we need, and then we'll see if we can get a fishing pond built. Need 4 more seaweed. I really wish there was like a. It'll kind of make fishing kind of broken in this game, but imagine there's a way where you can just customize like what type of fish or what type of item you're looking for. Like you could just like do a little mechanic, say I'm searching for seaweed, and you have like a higher percent chance of getting seaweed. You can still like get any other fish, but you have like a higher chance of getting seaweed. And that being said, we just got seaweed, so we need 3 more. But if only something that like that where it kind of make things a little bit easier. I feel like that'll kind of make things a bit broken. Like if you're trying to like find, try and get like a legendary fish as a hook. But you could just say, uh, set it to like, they could just make it so that they set it to fish or stuff you've already caught. So you can, so if you're first time you're catching a legendary fish, you can't just set it to legendary fish. And by the way, we just got 3rd seaweed, so we need 2 more. That's fine. I don't care about that. It's not fish that I want, it's seaweed. So for once, I'm not mad at a crackfish. Give me seaweed, that's all I want. There we go, so we just need one more. Sadly, I don't like my chances of getting the last seaweed I need before I had to like go to ramen. I'm just gonna let this one get away. At this point, I don't care about any fish, I just want to get this thing done. Robin's shop closes at 5. At least 5 or 6, I think it's 5. I'm just barely just skipping until I get that stinking seaweed. That's all I want. Come on, give me a seaweed. I realize seaweed can also be gone from treasure chest, but I just need one more. That's all I've been needing. I'd rather not play a long fishing minigame if it's just gonna give me artifacts or treasure, so when I could just get one just by randomly fishing and just be done with it. Antivirus program can't stop. I don't care that my online privacy is not protected. I'm not gonna pay for like freaking membership for a stupid program that I will never use. I don't care about any of that. Dude, let me close out this stupid. I don't care. Why won't you let me X this out? I... So, this is really something that I never experienced before. I have like a vast antivirus program. Is apparently a really good antivirus program for gaming. And I just had like a pop-up saying, "Avast security line VPN. Your online privacy is unprotected or exposed to something." And it gives me an option to X out the menu, but it won't let me X out the menu. I'm literally mashing the left click. I'm literally just gonna like drag this down a little bit just so I can see my stream. So stupid. There we go. Problem is, it's probably too late for me to get to province. They're 5 or 6 when they close. Yep, she's done. Okay, so we'll have to build tomorrow. That's gonna do it for today. Let me just go ahead and go over to my farm. We'll sell our stuff, and then we'll head to bed and end the stream. We got a lot done today. We got a couple achievements out of the way. We actually got a lot done. I'm actually pleased with the progress we made. So let me just go ahead and wrap this stuff up, and I'll kind of go over, there's actually one more thing I want to do for the end of the stream. So as I've stated before, one of my games is actually somewhat close to completion already, and the next game I'm going to be covering is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So I am very curious to know what the popularity thing is for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order has 409,000 followers with 361 viewers right now, so it's not as popular as it probably was at launch, but it's still like decently popular. And let's actually compare it to Stardew Valley. It actually has a lot more, so apparently Stardew Valley is a lot more popular than Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, but I'm still looking forward to streaming that game once I'm finished with Assassin's Creed Rogue. If you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Stardew Valley yet again next Sunday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Sims 3 Pets on the Xbox 360 for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time, and I will be streaming Assassin's Creed Rogue for 100% completion on Saturdays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. If you are interested in the games being played for 100% completion, know that not only go for 100% endgame statistic, but 100% in achievements as well. That's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.